3, 2.
Hello. What you said? You said 3, 2, 1. Okay. This is Husky Huddle with the coach. Great to see you.
Great to see you, bud.
Is that the
Sorry,
green?
sorry, there was a little delay, but it took me a while to get back here. So,
Oh, it did.
yeah. It's just a wow. I gotta tell you this before we go any further.
You got thrown out of a record
took me a while to
league.
get back. We were looking at the fields and we're like, because we have one football field and then they're all turf fields, but we have to, you have a soccer field, then we have a baseball field we're using all turf, but we have to figure out, how we'll lay it out. So that took a little while, and we dropped most of the stuff off. It's an hour from here, but anyway, what was I going to say? So I was up early. Pretty cool thing with StreamYard. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I saw a bunch of different tools.
So okay, so how like we were using Opus, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to show you. So now I haven't been able to run these AI clips because I didn't have a space. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, right, on your thing, yeah.
But I cleared up some space, and
So StreamYard will cut up
yes,
clips too?
Yeah, now they're cutting up clips. I'll
Wow.
show it. Let me show you on screen. It says 0 to do it Husky football. Let's show it on screen just so we get, which is pretty cool, actually.
It is cool.
Let's see. Hold on.
I'm anxious to see it.
See this?
Yeah, I see it.
AI created all these clips.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I guess now not all of them are like, I guess I have to download these, right? But this I could probably publish. Yeah, I can. I can publish it to your. Let's see if it shows up on your.
Oh, you can publish it to multiple places. Wow.
I'm just gonna publish it. See what happens.
That's actually cool.
It's publishing. I don't know if it will. I published one to yours. One failed. It said some failed.
Well, what's it say? Video.
Our video cannot be published to LinkedIn.
Oh, because it's an invalid size.
Okay.
So
it went to TikTok. Oh, wait, you must post it. Video sent to Coach Schumer's TikTok. You must. It seems like it went to YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
It must depend on the length of it.
Let's try this one. Well, anyway, so I'll cut out of that. That's pretty cool, though. That's going to help us, I think.
That's
maybe after I get all these other things up, I won't have to pay for an Opus subscription. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, the StreamYard subscription is how much?
100, maybe.
No, it's not 100 for the year.
A month.
It's not $100 a month for StreamYard.
It's not. What is it?
I don't know.
I'll tell you right now.
I wouldn't pay $100 a month.
I pay $100 a month.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Huh. Where does it say that? It says that your account, it says it's $100 a month?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know it was that expensive.
Well, I have a lot of storage.
Yes. You have 100 hours worth of storage. So
I'm on the Teams plan, but you must be on the Teams plan because you allowed me to add you, or I'm allowed to be added to yours.
Yeah, but I don't think that I don't have the $100 a month plan.
No.
I know I have the second plan up because there's a free version too, right? There's a free version and then there's a pay version.
There is.
I thought there was a free version.
Notice, by the way, I don't freeze anymore either. I bought a new adapter.
Oh,
My adapter was was dying. You know,
what do you
basically,
mean your adapter?
I had an adapter that wasn't like doing real good. Like the adapter for like the
Your,
to
your modem?
that, yeah, like the multiple adapter thing.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay. Wow,
So
I didn't even know this. The UConn hired a Price Tracy.
who's that?
He's the new passing game coordinator and quarterbacks coach.
Oh, what's the name?
He's from Georgia. Price Tracy.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I didn't know. Oh, the line coach isn't coaching the line anymore. He's just going to be the coordinator. Oh, great. Okay. And then okay, the tight ends coach went to the O-line coach, and Cole Peterson is going to be the tight ends coach. So I'm surprised they had some movement. Taylor Riddick, DFO, Mickey Grace, defensive analyst. Now he's the director of player development. God, I just have to take a look at the staff. It's the way the staff are structured now. Okay, so Brock is still here. Brock was the one that Mike Burton liked a lot. Kashif is still there. Antonio Wilcox, Cole Peterson, Dalton Hilliard. Oh, he's the pass defense has a pass game coordinator. Wow.
Oh, that's
That
interesting.
that I can't imagine.
That's definitely new.
Because how do you match up a coverage with, a front or a blitz like it? What do you need a passing game coordinator for? Just to say, oh, they run a lot of these routes, so we should play this coverage? I mean, that just seems like overkill. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17 coaches. God damn. And then the recruiting staff. We have a general manager. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we do.
I didn't know that. Wow. Wow, they got a general manager, executive director of football and recruiting, creative content assistant. So that's got to be the video crap. Director of on-campus recruiting. Man. Like if you want to have a staff meeting, you need like a banquet hall.
You need a banquet hall. You definitely do. I mean, it's incredible how many people are there. You know what I
And
mean?
I know UConn's on the smaller end with only 17 coaches, but my God. With that many coaches, it's just it's tough to I mean, just in meetings would be tough because there's just too many voices. What do you want
Well,
to do?
yeah.
Well, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do this. And then you debate about it and nothing gets done.
There's no doubt.
Wow.
It's incredible.
Wow, that's a lot. Christian Pace. Wow, he looks like a science teacher. He doesn't look like a line coach.
Christian Pace.
Oh, he's a Patriot League guy. Okay. Oh, he's a Lafayette guy. Okay. Okay. Okay, so he's younger and he played at Michigan. Yeah. Lafayette. He was a GA at Florida. Oh man, I wonder. I would love to know what their budget is. I hope they have a decent budget for their coaches.
I'm sure they do.
But they didn't though traditionally.
Really?
No, I mean UConn, finances wise. I mean they didn't have. They had a good budget until Coach Edsel left the first time. When he came back, I remember that was a big point of contention.
Hmm.
Didn't have a good. He didn't have a good. He didn't have a good budget to hire people.
No, they have a budget now, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, how much is it? It's got to be from the state more than anything, right? Because NIL doesn't pay coaches, right? I know boosters can. I mean, they can fundraise for it, I guess.
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter that I got a new thing because I still managed to freeze.
No, I think it's just I'm jinxing you. You're unfrozen. No, maybe you're not unfrozen. Are you fixing your microphone? Or you're just muted? Yeah. So it's the Steve Cully Show. Going to talk blisters and blumpkins. That's what's coming up next.
I'm back.
Oh, good. Okay.
No blumpkins. Get out of here.
I was talking to a friend of mine today, and he could not believe that we have 7 quarterbacks on the roster. Isn't that a lot?
Doesn't everybody have that many?
7? I felt like 5, 4, 5.
Yeah, maybe you're right. That does seem kind of high. Now I think about it, it does seem kind of high.
Yeah.
7 quarterbacks. What
Yeah.
did it say about Hurley up there?
Oh, so it said. So it says it started with a controversial encounter with the refs against Butler, in which Hurley yelled, "Don't turn your back on me. I'm the best coach in the fucking sport." God, I wish I could say that. The attitude he showed caused an uproar in the NCAA community.
That must be old, though. That was old. That was from earlier, no? Earlier in the year he did that.
Yes, but apparently this article is from today. It apparently is just from an ongoing thing.
Oh, it's an ongoing thing, like a battle he's having?
Yeah. Social media was in a frenzy after UConn beat Georgetown 93-79 to claim their 11th conference win this season. Fans were not impressed, however, and they had a lot to say to us. A big reason behind their negative reaction is the Huskies standing this week. A fan on X confirmed the story. The sorry state of the defending champions. UConn men's basketball ranking this week is 37. That's 37. And it led to a lot of flack heading towards Hurley. Well, another user on Twitter called him out, saying, "Name a more arrogant coach than Dan Hurley." Wow. Two other people said, "Dan Hurley, big winner. Big winner. Like the guy doesn't understand if it's winner or wiener at this point." It seems like Hurley's attitude is coming back to bite him, as another user commented. If Dan Hurley was half as good as he thought, he would be mediocre. That's a great line. If he was half as good as he thought, he'd be mediocre. Oh my God. Yeah, there were constructive points.
He has no ending amount of sound bites. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, they said that UConn needs to put Ball at point, Ross at shooting guard, and McNeely at small forward. Keep Caravan at the 4, and the big guy in the center. I watched Ross. I didn't think he looked good.
I don't know about Ball as point guard.
No, I don't think so either. But geez, wow. What does this say? Dan Hurley. Oh, this was the article. Don't turn your back on me. I'm the best fucking coach in the sport.
Crazy.
I hope at one time in my life I could say that. I want to say that to a ref.
You want to say that you're the best coach in the sport?
Yes. I would love to say that. That would be awesome. And no, you're not going to get a flag for it or anything.
I know. Well, you're definitely gonna get a flag.
He didn't get a foul or anything. He's allowed.
Did you see his press conference after?
No, Georgetown.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you gotta see that.
What?
Well, you need to see it. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a Hurley soundbite here.
Courtney Williams says hello.
Hi, Courtney.
Is Hurley like a younger Calhoun? To an extent.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he's that young.
Well, I mean, he's in his 50s, right?
Definitely.
I read the word out of Calhoun's mouth was F this, F that.
Well, that's how he talks in general.
Yeah, right.
Right? I mean,
yeah, I used to love it. Yeah, he used to drop F-bombs everywhere. It's great. I don't know if I told you, my roommate was a walk-on.
Yeah.
And my friend and I, his parents couldn't make it up for senior day. So my friend and I went out with him for senior day, and Calhoun lost his mind.
Oh, really?
Yes. He said, who the fuck are these guys? Get them out of here. As we're running around playing to the
most heartfelt condolences to Ed and his family. I don't even know how he, I don't even know how he's able to function with everything that he's going through.
What's he talking about?
He's a great man. He's one of the best coaches. And, he's a great friend to so many. A high major talented, the desire to win.
Yeah, and as wild as these games have been here, he finished 8-0 for the second year in a row. Just what was it like tonight playing in this building? It must have been like all season.
Yeah, it's got a good mojo when we come in here. Just for us, when we those places, the relentless competitiveness. Like, where is that guy?
Almost double.
Searching for. I liked.
There's not much. There was something good. I gotta find it. Oh, maybe it's
What, did he lose his mind?
yeah.
Oh,
where he's-
on his comment to the.
let me take this in.
I think his book comes out. Not what you got. Big East ACC merger? The Big East is merging with the ACC?
Is that where's that?
Courtney just said that.
Oh, maybe.
I didn't see that. Well, it's got to be for basketball because there's no football schools in the Big East. Really? That would be huge.
Yeah, I can't find it. Too
I don't
bad.
see it here. Well, do you know exactly what was said?
Yeah.
Okay, well, enlighten me. What was said?
They said to him, they said, you guys have had trouble with press. He said, you've had trouble with the press all year. And Bobby Hurley says, yeah, they've been assholes to me. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Not Patino. I'm sorry. Hurley said they've been assholes.
No, Courtney said Patino was the one who brought it up. The Big East ACC merger.
So Hurley said that. And they said, no, we were talking about the press. You had trouble with the press, meaning people pressing you. He's like, oh, yeah. So he got like his foot in his mouth. You know what I mean? He's so defensive.
Oh, my God. That's how he reacted? That's something else.
He thought they were talking about the press, meaning the media, not press.
Yes, I know. That's what I think's hilarious.
That's what we said. Really hilarious.
Wow. He's that I can't believe he's that defensive.
Jeez, he's more defensive.
He's got a grace period. I mean, Christ.
No, he's good for many years, I think.
He's a made man. He won back-to-back titles. Calhoun didn't even do that.
He's definitely a made man.
Calhoun didn't even do that. So, like, fuck. Like that's just nuts. I was looking at the freshman or the football roster. The quarterback from Virginia is in already. Did you know?
Do I know him?
Did you know that he came in early?
No, I didn't know.
Man, that's surprising.
Well, that's a big trend, right?
Well, yeah, which I can't imagine. Second semester, senior year in high school is the best time of your life. You don't have to do shit. Why would you want to go right into hard work?
Because they're crazy. Well,
yeah.
They want to be the man, you know.
But he's not going to be the man. He's behind two guys.
Is Joe coming back?
Dave, you've asked me this, and I've asked you this for about a month now, 2 months now. He's on the roster.
He's on the roster.
So I mean, he must be. The only thing I can think of is, okay. See, he must be coming back because he's named to the 20. Oh, no. All right. He was there. 2023 was his grad season. Okay. So, all right. So now that makes sense. Now that I read this, he got hurt 2 games into last year, into 2023, which was supposed to be his graduate year. So he redshirted.
Right.
Fuck, that still doesn't make sense. Then wouldn't he have 1 year? Oh, okay. Is it a COVID thing he got for? Maybe he had 2 red shirts. I don't know. Maybe they gave him he okay, played 3 seasons at UConn, 2022. Yeah. Man, fuck. Is it 6 years eligibility now?
Well, a lot of people seem to be getting it. 6 years eligibility, but I don't know if there is.
I'm just trying to see. I know at UConn he played in 2023 and 2024. But judging by this, he played 2 games in 2023. He had an injury. So that would have been a red shirt. This would have been his red shirt year. So how he could play another year is beyond me. That it just doesn't make a lot of sense. And his stats were pedestrian. Jesus, 160 yards passing the game. That's what's.
Incredible, right?
That's what's. What's even scarier? Like we averaged 32 points a game, which if you had told, like I wouldn't have believed that. And we gave up 23 points a game, which is very good. And we had 2,800 yards rushing, 2,084 yards passing. See if you can get any film on Joe, any of the game film. See if you find any of the games. Georgia State or was it Temple? Because I want to watch him. Because he's got a big arm, but he wasn't overly accurate. He had a strong arm. He wasn't overly accurate, and he's not the best runner. So right. I still have to agree with you when you had said they honestly should have gotten Evers a quarterback coach.
Of course they should have. We talked about this.
Yeah, they should have won. They should have got Evers a quarterback coach because they have enough talent around him to where they could do some damage with the receivers, with Skylar Bell, with Gathings back. Man, they're seniors too. And they have a couple other guys. And then, Mel Brown's back. And Cam Edwards. Cam a junior. Yeah, Cam's a redshirt junior, so that makes me feel a little bit better. But I just don't know. Oh, you signed yourself back up. Why do you keep freezing?
I don't know. I tried something and it didn't work, so I don't know. But yeah, there's not much to talk about, really. Why
does the guy on the right? Yes, he does look like a couch potato. Good. I think you're the guy on the right. Right? Not me.
I was the guy on the right. I don't know how they see it.
Yeah, he looks very potato-esque. I agree. Yeah, I was looking at the receivers. They have some good receivers. They have.
We've gone through it.
The running backs are good. I'd like to see if there's anything on Joe. I'd like to watch a little Joe. Because if you take away the Merrimack game, his numbers weren't great. We're bad. He's got 163 yards passing, and that's including the Merrimack game.
Right.
where he had 6 touchdowns. So I would like to see, and you're frozen again. I would like to see what they throw with him. I didn't think they did enough play action with him. They tried some RPO stuff that didn't work great. But I think they'd have to even consider going under center if Joe's your guy. Because being in the shotgun, what does that naturally give you? It doesn't give you a whole lot, right? If you're not a zone read team, you're muted. You're muted.
It gives me the
Hey.
ability. Every time I unmute, I freeze. What is going on? Well, I was just talking. Every time you're in shotgun, it gives you more time to make a decision.
Right.
It
But it limits you in the run game, though.
doesn't limit you in the run game.
I think it does.
How?
First of all, if you're in the shotgun, a lot of the times it takes longer.
Expands your QB run game.
Exactly. He's not a runner.
But you could do RPOs with him.
You could do RPOs with him, but man, I'm not a RPOs. They can muddy the waters with the picture, especially with some of the coverages I saw teams play against them last year. I mean, they were playing some man coverage. If you get man coverage on an RPO, that muddies the waters. You got to have a quarterback that can run. I would go under center. I would run some power. I would run some counter. And you're muted again. And why can't you do both?
Yeah, why can't you do both?
You can, but you have to block a guy. You have to block an extra guy. I would rather, see some base personnel groupings. 21. I mean, you could go 12, 11, and I would run. I like the zone divide. I like power. I like counter. But I don't think that with him being a liability to run the ball, I don't think being in the center in the gun is great because they're very limited with their quick game. They don't throw a lot of quick game. So you're in the gun, catch, throw. It's good for quick game. If you're not using it for quick game, if you're not using it for zone read, if you're not using it, you can RPO from it. But, with the way we run outside zone, I guess you can. But, again, it's a liability.
It's good for power.
Yeah. I don't like power as much out of the gun unless it's downhill. But you can't run power out of the gun unless you have 2 tight ends. Because you can't read anyone. You always have to have a tight end to block backside.
Well, then you read in the RPO game.
You can, again, but there's only so many formations that RPOs are viable from. I mean, sure, you can RPO anything, but the best formations usually are 3x1. I used to like RPOing out of 3x1. I didn't like RPOing 2x2s.
Why?
Because I like the 3-man route combinations. I didn't like the 2-man route combinations. We would run trips to the field with a dead tight end to the boundary and outside zone to the dead tight end boundary. And then you'd run your 3-man route combinations to the field. But you could always kind of bubble someone. It would either you'd bubble the number 3 And then the widest guy would do a delayed slant, and the other guy would do the slot would do a vertical. I like doing that. I like the delayed slant with a wheel. There's different things you can do like that. But if you're going to do a straight RPO, you can it's a sit route. It's just kind of replace. If the Mike linebacker flies outside, then you hand off the outside zone. If the Mike linebacker sits, then you can throw the slant or bang post behind him. That I think you can do.
Yeah.
But we only did it out of 3x1. We tried it out of 2x2. It didn't really work. I liked it out of 20 personnel. 20 personnel in the gun. I liked it. You'd have 2 receivers, 2 backs, and then a single receiver. And then you could run outside zone to the boundary with a lead back. That way you'd get good pull. But I also like the naked out of it.
Well, naked's great under center.
And naked's great under center. I think you get more flow. But yeah. I also like play action under center. We never ran hardball play action out of the gun, which was obviously a tell, but we never did. Because he didn't think you got enough pull from the gun. Because you really, unless you really ride it down inside, it's tough to get the pull. But I'm just trying to take a look and see who they have for linemen coming back. Because that's also interesting. Because if they're good up front, that obviously will make a big difference. But the whole question is the NIL deals are year to year.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they paid Evers this year. I wonder if he got anything. But he might have, because he had 3 years eligibility, which I was surprised to see.
I'm guessing he did.
I thought he had 2. But he's listed as a redshirt junior. So he technically has 3 years. He's a redshirt junior, so he's got 2 years left. So I could see them probably, paying him something. I don't think he's your highest paid guy.
That's the dilemma that ends up happening with NIL, is that you got to play the guy, and then if he fails, what do you do with him?
Well, they'll just transfer. But some teams are doing multi-year NILs.
They are,
but it's rare. It's rare.
Well, this was a fun show.
Because Darrell Robinson was the second leading rusher. Mel Brown was third. And, wow. Man, we ran the ball a lot. 516 carries. That is a lot. And then defense. I wonder if Jaden McDonald, if he's projected in the draft. The linebacker that was good. 2 guys that were good were Jaden McDonald and Tua Brown. And then Malik Dixon Williams. I wonder if any of them are projected. I wonder if anyone went to the combine. That would be interesting to see. Was the combine, is it this week or was it last week?
They already started doing the D line.
They did. Okay. That's funny because the guys go to the combine, they don't work out.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like Shador Sanders is at the combine, he's just not working out.
Oh,
Jaden
McDaniel,
Jaden McDonald.
stock is going up. He's a transfer from Iowa.
He was a transfer too?
Yeah.
Wow. Chase Lunt was invited to the combine. Okay.
Oh, lineman, he's very good.
I didn't know that. Where was he? Oh, he was a tackle. Okay. Wow. Group of 5 All-American. The Reese's Senior Bowl. Started 50 games. Holy crap, that's a lot.
Yeah, he's a very good player.
45th UConn player to be selected in the draft, and the 31st taken since the FBS era. 6'8". Wow, I didn't know he was 6'8". 6'8", big dude.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
So you said Jade McDonald's trending up?
Trending up, but he's a free agent guy.
Really? He's projected as a free agent?
Yeah.
Huh. Wow, he had 100 tackles. Man, that's just crazy. I wonder when Darrell Robinson said that he was going to leave.
He said it in over the break.
No. But I mean, because they had stopped playing him. He played very little the last couple games. That's why I'm curious as to when he informed them he was going to bounce. Because that's when they went more with Mel Brown. And then I'm just looking at the receivers. And Sheffield left too, which I didn't get either. Oh, he was a graduate student. Okay. For some reason I thought he was a junior. Okay. So Sheffield, Gathings. Wow, Hanson was the next leading receiver over Hunnig. So that's good. Hanson, okay, he went to St. Sebastian. Wow. And he's a junior. Okay. So I mean they do have a good core. They should be able to score points. It's just going to be interesting to see what happens with the quarterback position. I mean, they open at Central Connecticut State. That's a joke. Delaware, Ball State, Syracuse. I mean, my God. It's good. It's a good thing they had a BC. Air Force? That's stupid. So that's definitely a tougher schedule.
That's going to be tougher.
FIU, BC, Rice, UAB, Duke, Air Force, Florida Atlantic.
Boston College is a barometer.
Well, BC stinks, don't they?
Yeah, but I used to be the barometer.
No, I know. BC was awful.
But I have to jump.
Okay. What do you got going? Oh, you got are you outside for your tournament?
No. Oh, yeah.
Isn't it freezing?
Not freezing, no.
Oh, okay. How many kids?
Oh, it's teams. There's 41 teams.
Are you running the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh. When's your next one?
The 9th.
Oh, all right, maybe I'll see if maybe Frank and I'll come down.
And then one in Delaware on the 16th, and then we're back in maybe April might be easier. April 6th we have one.
Are they all yours, or are there ones you're going to?
No, this is one of mine, but the other ones we go to too. So
okay. And do the guys play this weekend?
They must, yeah.
Okay.
Providence. This is the big make or break.
It's not make or break. I on ESPN they had them as locks, but yeah, I agree with you.
I mean, they're a lock, but I mean, they could be a bad seed.
What as low as what, like an 8?
8, yeah, 8 or 9.
Well, I mean, Joe's right. I mean, if they catch fire, they catch fire.
Yeah, it won't matter.
That's the barometer. All right. Well, have a fun tournament. Don't get ejected.
I run it, so I'm not gonna get ejected.
Anything's possible.
Can get ejected from the tournament you run.
Oh, okay. Is it your kid?
He does do 10U, 9 and 10U.
That's right. You coached older kids.
Yeah, I have both. We have both, but
All right.
this one's a younger kids one.
Okay. Well, have a fun tournament.
It will
And
be fast.
the coach, David Schumann. I'm Steve Cully, best podcast host in the universe. Remember, life gives you lemons. Don't make lemonade. Take 2 oranges, throw them back in life.